Some assembly required. Good luck. This happened several years ago when I was the night charge nurse over the ICU. After a long 12-hour shift that turned into 14 hours due to a rapid response right before shift change, I was exhausted. All I wanted was to grab some items for my slow cooker so I'd have something to eat later. I stopped at a well-known big box store that sells everything from groceries to clothes. I was still in my royal blue scrubs, wearing my RN badge and my stethoscope hanging around my neck. As I approached the store, I noticed an elderly couple struggling to load a large box into their SUV. They looked to be in their 90s, with shaky hands and limited mobility. I quickly offered to help, and they gladly accepted. I managed to load their TV with little difficulty while chatting with the woman, who explained it was a gift for their son. I wondered why no store employee was assisting them when suddenly I was interrupted. A woman in her 50s, dressed in a cheap beige pantsuit, called out to me from about 15 feet away. With her hand on her hip, she demanded, "If you are about done, I need help over here." She pointed to her cart filled with boxes of bookshelves. It dawned on me that she thought I worked there. I tried to explain, "Oh, sorry, I don't work here." But she cut me off, saying, "You're already making me late. Just get it done, and don't scratch my paint." The elderly lady and I exchanged bewildered looks. I tried again, "I don't work here," but she interrupted once more, insisting I help her. As she turned away to dig through her purse, the cart rolled away, and one of the wheels went off the curb. In an instant, the cart toppled over, spilling the boxes onto the pavement. I instinctively jumped forward to help, but it was too late. The woman turned and saw her boxes scattered everywhere. She completely lost her temper, yelling, "What are you doing? Pick them up. You owe me new bookshelves." At that moment, I had enough. I shouted back, "Pick them up yourself. I don't work here." As I turned to walk away, she grabbed my sleeve and tried to yank me back. I pulled away and faced her, now furious. "Don't touch me. I do not work here, and even if I did, I wouldn't help you clean up your mess." She stood there, speechless, her mouth opening and closing in disbelief. Just then, the manager and an employee appeared. The woman quickly turned to the manager, claiming, "This man damaged my bookshelves and is refusing to pay for them." I was stunned. Did she really think anyone would believe that? Thankfully, the elderly gentleman I had helped earlier stepped in and explained the situation to the manager. The manager realized the truth and apologized to me and the couple. As I stood there, watching the manager deal with her, I noticed the boxes were not damaged. He offered her replacements, but she refused, saying she was already late because of me. She glared at me as the manager and employee loaded her boxes into her car. As I turned to enter the store, the elderly lady I had helped earlier stopped me. "Thank you so much for helping us with the TV. I'm sorry some people are so rude." She reached for my hand to shake, but then whispered, "Don't look yet. Wait till she leaves." I felt something in her palm as she folded her hands around mine. After she walked away, the woman got into her car and drove off without a word. Once inside the store, I reached into my pocket and pulled out a plastic bag filled with screws and hardware. I realized the sweet old lady had taken advantage of the commotion to snag the hardware from the woman's ripped box. I couldn't believe it. A huge grin spread across my face as I continued my shopping, feeling like I had a new petty revenge hero to admire.